Yeah. So, you recently got a side by us at Ammo, and we worked with Diego at Reflow to kind of get this going. What was the problem that you were finding that really like led you to like, hey, I need a website, or like what was really that breaking point that was like, hey, I need a website?
Yeah, man. So we actually really didn't have a need for one for a while. But anytime someone would ask me for my website, I'd get a little like, shit, I gotta send this thing over. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And we were having like, fine deal flow. Luckily, it was enough for me to drop out of college. And I think when we made the decision to become growth partners and really want to, I guess, attract whales, whales of companies, big, big companies, we needed something absolutely stunning to make these people think. Because, like, I know psychology, I'm a marketer, so I know the psychology of people. When they go into our old website and they saw the Squarespace thing with, just, random, like, text, like, it's very unprofessional. If they realize it or not, they're attributing value to that brand. And I wanted the sleekest, most, elite, exclusive looking platform. So that way, when people went on our website, they were like, okay, these guys spent a pretty penny and they know what they're doing and they don't mess around type of vibe.
Yeah. No, definitely. That's what we were trying to invoke. We also took care of your branding. I remember we were talking about what do you want your brand to look like. You're like, I want it to look very professional, but like sexy at the same time. To just kind of give you that like old dynasty appeal. Like really, just like kind of like gave you that credibility aspects. Yeah. So after, what'd you say?
You guys nailed it. Yeah, the
Thank you.
branding was on point. You had like a very dark purple contrasting with a gold, and I don't even remember where I've seen that, but that just know purple just people wear like purple, robes and gold and crown. It's very elite. Like you look at this, they're easily spending six figures, and you won't even know.
Yeah, no, exactly. So I was, Arcadia, this project was very, very unique to us. So we wanted to like, really go out of the box whenever doing this project with you. Whenever you got that initial project, how did it like make you feel?
No, yeah. So I mean, the first thing that I did is like I sent it to my team. They saw basically just for context for anyone watching, we have like a massive animation at the beginning where everything goes out and the website pops up. And my team was like, "Bro, I can't stop refreshing this. I hit refresh like 50 times just to watch the animation over and over again. They're so visually appealing. You see like our revenue numbers count up, and I was just like, okay, this is like an experience. I tell everyone, I tell my team this. I say I want our clients to feel like they are in Disneyland. Like you guys know, running a business as well. The first 3 days, the first of a client onboarding is so important. And yeah, it just made me super happy. I think it just perfectly encapsulated our brand vision.
No, that's great. Yeah, no, that was it was really cool to watch. Before how did you find us?
Yeah, so I actually know Diego, who's a partner of you guys. I've met him a couple times. And yeah, when I first started looking for a new website, you guys weren't the first people I contacted. I reached out to some other partners, and at the end of the day, your guys' case studies were what pulled it through for me. These other people really didn't have much to show. They were 50% cheaper, but someone who charges a lot for clients. I asked myself, I was like, am I going to be contradictory and say, why would I go with the cheapest person when I know for myself I'm not the cheapest person in my
Yeah.
industry? So yeah, you guys have done from Alchemy, other Web3 brands, now myself. I think you guys can really take over Web3. So it was awesome.
Thank you, thank you. And did you have any like hesitations before like working with us?
No, not at all. Your guys' like onboarding process was very straightforward. I've worked with a lot of brands, hired services, and then the first like 24 hours, that's where you really make or break your client, right?
Yeah.
And you send someone money, you want to start moving immediately, and that's what you guys did. You had your onboarding form, you had your discovery call, you had everything. So after those first 4 hours, I was like, okay, I know my money's safe. Yeah, I know they're gonna get over.
That's great. And then during the process, like the whole entire process, what was your favorite part about working with Ammo? Like in terms of like everything operationally?
I'd say that like requests for changes were met very effectively. We ping a group or Slack group with a message saying, "Oh, this button doesn't work when we were doing beta testing," or "So and so, can we add this logo? Can we make this sparkle? Can we make this bounce? Can we make this transparent?" And it was never like, "Oh, that's going to be an extra $50 or whatever." It was just done. So that was pretty cool.
Sweet. Yeah. No. Yeah. We really wanted to just make sure that we like give you like what you were looking for. Because we're gonna have to put our name behind it, so it has to be the best, right?
100%.
And last but not least, would you recommend anyone to Amma Studio?
I already have, man. Come on now. But
Yeah.
yeah.
Sweet. Yeah. Well, we actually have that call like tomorrow. But sweet. Hey, Mickey, it was a pleasure learning about your journey, Arcadia, your outlook on Web3. Thank you again so much for working with us here at Ammo.